Outwood Viaduct was built for the Manchester, Bury and Rossendale Railway to carry the trains across the River Irwell on the Clifton Junction to Bury line. The original timber structure opened in 1846 and was converted to cast iron in 1881. The timber decking was also replaced in 1923. The viaduct is Grade 2 listed and is 340 feet long. It carried the line 70 feet above the River Irwell. Having been closed to railway traffic since 1966, it was restored and reopened to the general public on the 25th of June 1999 by the late Sir William McAlpine, who was president of the Railway Heritage Trust. So welcome back to another video. Today we're walking an old railway line, the Clifton, Accrington and Colne line. We're walking it from Radcliffe up to Clifton. It's part of the old Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. So let's see what we can find. First station is Ringley. I think looking at it there's two stations, but one of them's not there now. It's been cut into at M62. That's that power station there, isn't it? Or substation. Line goes straight on in. That must have been added. Outwood Colliery was sunk in the 1830s and was at the time known as Clough Fold. It was one of the largest collieries in the area. There were 5 shafts, but only 3 were being worked by the end of 19th century. Another sculpture from Irwell Vale Sculpture Trail. Irwell Valley, sorry. Around 1858, Thomas Fletcher and Son bought the colliery and continued to develop and run the colliery for over 40 years. The firm, however, went into liquidation by 1908. The colliery was sold to Clifton and Kersley Coal Company Limited. They then set up a subsidiary company called Outwood Colliery Limited to take over and operate the colliery. Coal was transported by tramway to a depot west of Outwood Road in Radcliffe, and also by tramway through Ringley Road to the nearby Manchester, Bolton and Bury Canal. A railway siding from the nearby East Lancashire Railway Line was located nearby from the northern end of the colliery. The colliery became part of the Manchester Collieries Limited in 1929, and it was about this time that production ceased and the colliery was put on care and maintenance basis. Just about make the deer out through the trees. An underground fire developed, and in 1930 one of the shafts collapsed. This caused the headgear to fall into the shaft and the winding rope sliced through the engine wall. This put an end to hopes of bringing the colliery back into production, and it was formally abandoned in 1931. The coal washing plant was still in use as it dealt with coal from other collieries. A new storage bunker for the washer was provided in 1932. Operations at Outwood finally ceased in 1956 when the coal washing functions were taken over by the plant at Mosley Common Colliery.
Bracket. Bracketry there.
There's been some on the wall because there's a few bits of like stuff been broken off, isn't there? A couple more holes at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's got to have been something up there, hasn't there? But there would have been a bridge here, yeah, it would have come straight across. It's obviously been knocked out now, hasn't it? Because that looks like the base of it there, doesn't it? On the other side. Yeah, I'd say this is the other side that matched up to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what was Ringley Station? Only one platform still in, I think.
A lot of stonework up there.
Yeah. This will be another one, won't there? They've just dumped everything. So there's one platform still in.
Oh, is that the edge of it?
Yeah, you just see the edge of it now. There's like a ramp that goes up to an old building. I wonder if that's something to do with railway. Can we get up there? I'm not sure what this is. Looks like the walls or something. Bit of railway fencing there. The railway fence at this side of it as well. I think this was the path onto the station years ago. There's a stile there, and it goes down. It takes you right down onto the platform. Ringley Road Station opened on the 31st of May 1847. It was located in a deep cutting on the north side of Ringley Road, which connected Kersley and Whitefield. The line was double tracked, so the station had two platforms. So we stood at the edge of the platform at Ringley Station. The main station building was west of the line on the northbound platform. This was a single-storey brick building with roof that extended over the platform as a canopy. Access to the station was by a sloping path from Ringley Road to the south end of the northbound platform. It's like they would get onto the platform there, doesn't it? It's like a ramp.
I noticed they're not cobbled.
No, well, tarmac into it probably were cobbles maybe years ago, I don't know. It's not a railway sign, is it? It's a services sign. Marker. Is it milepost?
Yep.
Is it milepost?
Yeah.
That's something like what we found. No, it's not.
It says
7 it says. So that's 7 miles to Manchester Victoria, isn't it?
right.
Here, level. 260. 160. Gradient marker. How cool is that? And basic signal down there. There's basic signal. You can see it just under the tree. So we're now looking back now towards Ringley Station.
Quite friendly little birds around here.
Yeah, we're ready now. Back on the line towards Clifton Junction. The picture that I've got shows them arches undone, so they're open. But they've obviously redone the bridge, haven't they? And they've bricked the arches up. If you take a shot going back, looking back that way, see if I can find an image. So that bridge has been restored. So obviously through the arch was Ringley Station. So we're going to keep walking. You think years ago you could just get a train to anywhere, couldn't you? Now you can't. That's if they turn up.
Swimming, that.
Yeah. I'd say that this possibly wet line here that's been flooded. Might be wrong. Yeah. The farm crossing. A signal post here. Another signal post. Some kind of sign on it. Warning maybe. Another telegraph pole. Loads of telegraph poles, no insulators. Yeah. You can hear M62 now. Looking out towards Clifton through trees. Clifton Marina. sign. Another little gem. Catch points. That's what it would have said. Catch points are used to derail out of control trains on steep slopes. They are used where track follows a rising gradient and may consist of a full turnout or a single switchblade. The use of catch points became widespread after the Abergele rail disaster of 1868 and were used into the mid-20th century, but they are now largely obsolete. It must be going downhill. You can't really tell because they've altered all track here, haven't they? Path. Molyneux Brow Station. I doubt there'll be anything of this left because the M62 cuts straight through the middle of the platform. Molyneux Brow Station was opened in June 1853 and it apparently got its name from isolated cottages which were about 100 yards up to the north. The line was double tracked, so the station had 2 platforms. Like I say, the station itself is cut in 2 with M62, which we're going to cross in a minute. There's quite a lot of old bricks here. No. There's been something here, hasn't there? I wonder whether this which station building then? And platform. Yeah. I'll have to check the map. I wonder whether this which station building. The main station building was east of the line on the southbound platform. There was also a small goods yard with 2 sidings, a signal box and a 5-ton crane immediately south of this platform. An access road, Phillips Park Road, was built by request of the Phillips family of Phillips Park Hall, Whitefield, to give them access to Molyneux Brow Station. On the 1st of January 1922, Molyneux Brow became part of the London and North Western Railway, LNWR. 1 year later, on the 1st of January 1923, the LNWR became a constituent of the London, Midland and Scottish Railway, LMS, by which time, of 25 trains in each direction using the line, fewer than 8 called at Molyneux Brow. The LMS considered the station uneconomic. I think the signal box is in the fast lane, according to the coordinates for it. So maybe that is the station building. The station closed and all services ceased on the 29th of June 1931. Passenger and goods trains continued to pass through the site of the station until the 3rd of December 1966. The line closed on the 5th of December 1966 and within a couple of years the site of the Molyneux Brow Station was obliterated by what has become the M60 motorway. We're now walking where there was once a station, but now it's a motorway. I believe, from the coordinates, the signal box is actually in the fast lane. Hey, we call it progress or something, this? Fucking noise. That goes to Liverpool that way. That's to Liverpool, Manchester, and then that way is to Yorkshire. Track bed now. We're going to go and look for the viaduct, the 13 arches. Hey? Yeah. Another one. And it's still got the old concrete piece on it.
That one that you saw yesterday? Oh,
There were one we saw like that, weren't they, yesterday?
it had triangles, symbols.
Yeah. It's just taking this back, isn't it? Old rail chair. Saw another one of them yesterday, didn't you?
That is another one.
Yeah. No? Clifton Viaduct was constructed in 1846 to carry trains from Manchester to Rossendale along the Manchester, Bury and Rossendale Railway over the River Irwell. It has 13 arches, and after crossing the River Irwell, the railway line used to lead into what was once Clifton Junction Railway Station. The line was closed in 1966. The viaduct passes another notable structure, Clifton Aqueduct. The viaduct stands at 80 feet above water level. We're on top of 13, I think it's called 13 arches. And this would have gone to Clifton Junction. Titfoot Bridge. Pilkington Works. Deer, did you see it? Looks like another milepost. Looks like the top missing. It's triangular in shape. Telegraph pole.
I don't know. 1956.
1956. And there's the support for it. Yeah, you can do if you want. Go that way and then we'll walk around it. Runs underneath.
underneath. Look at that there. There's somebody's name on there.
Oh yeah? What's this?
I love Angela Greeno. Are you watching?
Somebody loves
Somebody loves you. I know, because I've just seen somebody scratch his name in there. There's a maker's mark there.
brick. It's brick at the top.
Yeah. After filming the video and checking the websites and maps when we got back, we think there are other things that we need to go back and investigate. So this will form an updated video if we find anything. Well, that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed the walk along the old disused railway line. Please consider subscribing, liking and hitting the notification bell for future videos. Until next time, see ya.